Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. Usually they're on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have the comparison or the update for Lattafa, and this is Oud Lail Maleki, and I'm going to compare it to the previous one, which is Lail Maleki by Lattafa. This is the latest one, came out about I think a year ago. This one is about 2 years old, and this is the flanker of the Lail Maleki. They both 100 ml. They both the Perfume, and you can find them in United Kingdom for under £15, both of these each, which is amazing value for money. First thing first, let me tell you the performance. The performance on both are stellar, massive. But there's a difference with the Lail Maleki, the original one. It is very long lasting, plus huge projection, house filler, street filler, massive for at least 5 hours. You're going to get massive, about 10 meters yes, 10 meters of bubble around you if you put like 5 of this. Don't put more than 2 or 3. Yeah, I made a mistake and I put few on my skin and I was choking myself and others out. So strong, so it's stellar in terms of performance. The newer version is a little bit subdued. In terms of longevity, it goes around 10 hours. It lasts about 10 hours, at least my skin. But in terms of projection, it's about 2 hours of good projection, more than an arm length, and then slowly will subside. So the original one is beast, is a monster. This one is a good performer, the newer version. In terms of smell, first thing first, let me tell you about the application. So both of these are quite mature. I would say 25 and up to in the safe side. Both are good for any occasion, anytime, anywhere, any season, and just versatility to the maximum. There is a big but, and the but is, especially the original one, this new version is much it makes sense more than the first one. The first one, the Lail Maleki, is, how should I put it politely, is mad, is completely crazy. Yeah, it's bonkers, it's cuckoo, whatever you want to call it. So let me just give you a picture of what it smells like, or at least describe it as much as I can. So imagine you are in your grandma's house. Yes, this is nothing against grandmas. I love my grandmas. Unfortunately, both my grandmas passed away, so I don't have them around. But when I was, a child, I loved both my grandmas. They were beautiful. Anyway, so imagine you are in your grandma's house, and she's got a fruit basket on the table. Okay, and this fruit basket has been there for at least days, if not weeks. You know how grandma, they don't chuck anything away. So this fruit basket is full of different fruits. There are citruses, there are, apple, there's apricot, there is, you name it, all kind of sweet and over-ripened. So overripened is almost they gone off. Basically, they are a little bit stinky. They are full of flies. Yes, this is how mad this one is. And then she's burning some incense, and those incense, she had these incense with her almost since she was a child. So the incense are very old incense, and she's burning this incense, and the smell of that incense, which is very old and in itself is very stinky, is mixing with this fruit basket which is sat there for weeks and is too overripe and they're going off. Plus she baked you a cake, a vanilla cake, and she put so much honey and so much syrup on it that is super super sweet. So this is the picture I get when I told you this is mad. This is completely madness. So if you like bunker fragrances, if you like crazy fragrances, if you like fragrances that doesn't make sense, if you like fragrances that completely out of norm, completely out of control, completely nonsensical, this is for you. By the way, under £15, you should get it and just have it in your collection, just to say, look, I have this mad perfume. The person who put this perfume together should be, jailed or gone, should be shot. But there is another but, which is the performance is crazy. You get a huge cloud, huge massive projection for hours and hours and hours, and is ultra beast mode. It's very very strong, but don't wear it more than maybe 2 or 3 sprays. This is you basically you go mad. You just hate yourself forever, and other people will hate you as well. So very sweet, very fruity, quite that's about floral there, but very sweet, syrupy, honeys, almost maple syrup, vanilla, let's about incense, and super super fruity. And the fruity are so overripe, they are just going off. Okay, so this is the picture of this fragrance. The newer version is much tamer, and also a little bit makes sense because they got rid of those super overripe fruits and they just got more floral in here, especially jasmine and rose, and they amped up the woods, and the woods are, it says Oud Lail Maleki. You don't get that much oud, but it's like a feel of oud, or an impression of oud, or a experience of oud. So there's no oud, but it's just woods, and the woods here, plus there's other components like caramel, like vanilla, like amber. It gives it a little bit of feel of oud, but it's much tamer, it's much saner, makes more sense in a way, and is safer, and is nicer to wear anyway. So yeah, this is just a typical Middle Eastern, Arabic, Oriental fragrance. Very quite spicy, quite woody, floral, little bit of incense, spice, leather. So these are the components of this one, which is much more wearable than this crazy one, which is madness. Mamma mia. This is complete madness, but for that I love it because it's mad. I probably wore it only a couple of times, and also the wifey wore it once and she swore she will leave me because she was going out with her friends. And I said to her, look, why don't you try this fragrance? It's very nice and fruity. And she went for it and she put like, and she was like, oh my God, I'm going to kill you. And because she was going out, she couldn't wash it, she was, in a hurry. She said, oh, I'm going to kill you later. And so basically this is the story of these 2 fragrances. If you are into these things, then yes. If you're not, they're both under £15. They don't break the bank, but every person, if you're mad like me, look at behind me, I'm a mad person anyway, and you should have at least one of these mad fragrances as a reference in your collection, and it's under £15. It doesn't break the bank anyway. Okay, guys. So this was the comparison between the two. I hope you like it. I hope you, I don't know, learn something. Or, hit those buttons if you like what I do. If you find it useful, informative, or valuable, or entertaining. If you want to support me by buying one of my own fragrances, yes, I'm a perfumer. I'm make my own perfumes from scratch to the perfume. Nobody else is involved. I'm the artist here. I'm the perfumer. I am the laborer. I'm the everything. And my perfumes are out of this world. Very unique, very long lasting, artistic, very intriguing. But you need to live in our kingdom in order to purchase them. I will leave them in the description as well. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye, bye, bye.